All right, I know it's a little bit dark, but I'm impatient. I just know there's going to be fish. So I don't know if this shows up at all or not, but you can see just tons of bait on the fish finder here. I'm coming up to a point that's at the mouth of a creek, which is important right now. Oh, there he was. There, I got him. Oh boy. Say now. When he hit it, I thought it was a small one, but this is a nice fish here. I think, unless I got him hooked sideways, which is possible. Yeah, it's a nice fish. Yeah, I'll take it. There we go. Boy, that's a nice 2.5 pounder to start the morning. I know it's a little dark, but I just knew there was gonna be one. Right on the point. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. That's the way I like to start a morning, right there. Oops, what was that? So, stay tuned to the video. I'm going to kind of explain to you why I keep catching these fish. So I've got a lot of rock. Riprap. Should be fish. Oh, there it was. I didn't even have to move it. As soon as it hit the water. Oh, it's another nice one too. Oh boy. Pulling some drag on me. This one's even bigger. That's a 3-pounder. Wow. I don't know if you heard that. Hopefully the camera picked that up. One just sloshed a bait fish right off the surface. Oh, I can hear them. The fish are spawning, or the bait fish are spawning on that dock. Well, here we are well into June. We still got the shad spawn going on, which is amazing. It happens every year, but I don't remember it ever lasting this long. I've had spawning bait fish for a month and a half. Oh boy. There he is. Oh, we took this one too. Largemouth. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me get that out of your face. Well, there we go. Nice largemouth. There's a nice chunky 2-pound largie. Wow. Precision casts. I mean, there's ropes hanging, there's dock cables. All right, I'm gonna keep the boat moving. I think there's gonna be fish scattered here and there. Well, that's 3 right off the bat. So here at Lake Lanier, we've got blueback herring, we've got gizzard shad, we've got threadfin shad, there's spot tail minnows, there's all kinds of different bait fish. They don't all spawn at the same time, so this happens every year. They spawn, the fish follow the bait's all schooled up. It is the all-you-can-eat buffet for the fish right now, and I'm just taking advantage of them. They're in feed mode, so the bait spawn coincides with the end of the bass spawn. So the fish are beat up, tired from spawning. They need to feed up and get ready for the long hot summer. And the Old Spro E-Pop is just the perfect lure to catch them. Yeah, we're into, we're well into June now. So what's happening? Earlier I was catching them back in the creeks on rocky points and docks. Now they're moved out to more the mouth of the creek, and they're getting a little deeper. And I'm just following the bait because the fish are following the bait. The bait's going to migrate out to the mouths of the creeks, and then a little bit later in June it'll just migrate on out of here. Can't believe I didn't catch one more. by that dock. And just, I'm the only guy doing it. There's nobody else here. I don't understand it. I'm glad. Every day is a little different. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh boy, it's another lunker. Nice fish, nice big old spot. Oh, it's a big one. It is a big spot. There we go. You know what? I want to. There we go. Boy, it's a kind of a misshapen one, but boy, that's a nice. That's probably 3 pounds. Jeez. Unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable fishing. It is. I just love the topwater fishing. A lot of what I do is it's just there's patterns that you kind of figure out, and you can pretty well set your clock by it. They're going to do the same thing every year at about the same time. There he is. Oh, it's another. I think it's another big largemouth. It is too. Wow. Stay down, don't you jump. Oh, it's a big largie. I mean, a nice one. Stop thrashing around. I don't want you to get hurt. Wow. That's another, I mean, that's 4.5 at least. That might be a 5. That's a big one. Nice fish, beautiful. What happens is that the bait fish will spawn early. Once the sun gets up, they're done. But oh boy, look at that. Can't pick that up. But that was the fish hitting the shad right on the surface. See if I can reach it. Okay, I just heard another. Boat positioning is critical. I like to position my boat where I can pull my lure right down the side of the dock, parallel. That's how I caught that big largemouth. Now we're going to reach a point here, and it's different every day, but we're going to reach a point where they're not going to hit the topwater so good, and that's when I got I'll switch over to my fluke catch them just the same. Right at the back of that dock, underneath all those cables, there's a fish. I can't. There's so many cables on that dock, I can't reach it.
There he is.
Boy, I caught him out over deeper water. Oh, it's another doozy. Wow. Get my net here. See all that bait fish he's spitting up?
That's
and I still haven't seen, I don't know if you can see my net. There's just tons of bait fish. Still haven't seen another boat, which is awesome. Boy, look at that, just a football. If that ain't exciting, if that don't get you going, I don't know what's wrong with you.
right on the point. And I'm not so sure there's there, you know, I fished through there. I caught one there earlier. I'll be surprised there's not another. And there he is. Can you believe it? Right in the same spot.
Holy smokes. It's another good one too. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Get this out of your face. Oh boy. Look at the size of these fish. Just a fat football. That fish is 2.5 pounds, but nice. And that's right where I just caught the other fish, right on the point. Like I've been saying, if you've been watching, the fish will bunch up on these points after the spawn, and they'll take advantage of this shad spawn. It happens every year. You'll start to see the pattern, and every year you kind of know what to expect. And then every year I make little tweaks to what I'm using, and that's how I came up with that jig and fluke. So it's only 8 o'clock in the morning here, and I'm just about ready to go back home. I've caught plenty of fish, trying to catch another fish or two. I've only fished for 2 hours this morning. It's just, man, I just love it. Better fish than I thought it was. I mean, it's not a giant, but these fish are really stout right now. It's actually maybe a pound. I'm just on a little subtle little point. You really can't even tell it's a point. I guess you would call it an underwater point. These fish are predictable, you know. Today is a Friday. I fished every day this week except for one. And I caught fish like this every day out here. And, you know, every one of those topwater fish was a good fish. Just every one of them. I'm kind of surprised that the shad spawn is still happening. It's lasted a lot longer this year than previous years. You know, it all depends on weather and out here a little deeper on the points. Boy, it's a good one. Whatever it is, this is a nice one. Starting to think this might not be a bass. Oh, are you kidding me? You guys. I think it's a big old flathead, another flathead. And it is. I'm gonna fool around and lose this fish. Not what I was after. The old jig and fluke. A big old flathead catfish. It's the second one I've caught this in the last month. Huh. If I knew anybody that wanted to eat them, I can catch the catfish. Jeez. All right, thanks for watching. It's 9 a.m. and I'm done. I'm going home. I caught all those fish in 2.5 hours. I could have stopped an hour ago and done fine. But you always want to, you know, catch one more. But the fish are bunched up on the points. They're still taking advantage of the shad spawn, and I'm taking advantage of that as well. So, man, I had some fun. Jeez, and they were all nice fish. The flathead was, you know, I'm not a cat fisherman, but fought good. But thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.